When I play music, I play songs here that are awesome. I'm not gonna have this shit. You're just showing out because you like Kendrick, and you get like a visceral response to me saying I don't like Kendrick. That's all.
I don't like Kendrick. I love
You
Kendrick.
see? So we're on different spectrums, different opposite sides.
But I can say I like Drake. See how that works?
But Drake's great.
You're such a dick.
You know, both of them are like incredible, right?
Nah, I don't agree.
Like it's
They're
okay
both
to feel
goats.
that way.
Nah, I don't agree. I don't concur.
Like both of them are exceptionally well at making music.
Well, I guess the sky is blue too. I don't know.
He's not budging.
It just so
Yeah.
happens that Kendrick is just elite.
You see this dumb shit
Both of them
around?
are elite.
Oh, I
Oh,
know.
wait. Let's
Go
have
down the
Rocky.
list.
Is Drake elite, Rocky?
I would not say no.
Okay, well there you have it. This is why we
You're
can't.
tripping, bruh. If you watch that video today that What's the Dirt just put out, you realize Drake is elite. He was going crazy on Family Matters.
I
For
don't
sure.
ever
Slick,
need
why you
what.
played the whole
I
video
No
in
disrespect to
space,
what the
bro?
Dirk. I
I'm
don't
not
need
I'm
someone
not
on
gonna
YouTube
base.
to tell me what I like or not.
That's for people who don't get it. It doesn't sound like Rocky gets it.
She
No, I
never
told
got
you.
it.
You might need a guide there. It's like take a horse to water.
Why the fuck do I need to talk?
She hurt.
You do though, because the way you be speaking about Drake is like he's Big
How do I
Sean.
speak about Drake like he's the
She
cornball that
hurt.
he is?
Oh, this is
See,
crazy.
that's personal.
See, but that's what I'm
Saying
saying.
Drake isn't elite is
No.
wild.
No, it's not
The
personal.
same way Danny's talking about Kendrick, I
I
feel like you
Did
talking
I
about Drake
call
is
him a
wrong.
cornball?
No.
I ain't
I'm
call
gauging.
Kendrick a
Hold
cornball.
on. Damn, where's my mute button?
Ha ha.
I'm gauging his corniness, not anything personal. I'm gauging his corniness based on his performances, like his movement and how his flow, everything about him. I just cringe watching him perform. It's not personal. It's his performance is corny and lackluster and swagless.
Do you think the same can be said about Kendrick?
That's a
Absolutely not.
reach.
He's one of the greatest performers to ever hit a stage. What are you?
Out of here.
Wait, so
Oh my
it's a
god.
performance debate that you're saying right now,
Yes, the
not
corniness
a
is based
music
on
thing.
So
the
musically,
corniness.
is musically Drake elite?
100%. I'm a fan of both.
Man,
How
that's
do
a
Be a fan of
rhetorical
both.
okay, wait.
question.
No, let Rocky answer. Musically, is Drake elite?
Musically, Drake is great, not elite. Kendrick is elite in comparison.
What?
If we're comparing,
It's out
yes.
your
If we're
fucking
taking
mind.
Kendrick out of just Drake by himself, Kendrick doesn't exist. Okay, sure.
Wait, but why
That
would the
makes.
comparison have to happen?
I thought that's what we was doing. The comparison.
Oh no, just like Drake would
That's
still
what
be
she's
elite if
doing.
Kendrick never existed, and Kendrick would be elite if Drake never existed. They're just both elite artists.
Well, no, Kendrick is elite whether Drake exists or not.
And I think Drake is
Drake.
elite if Kendrick doesn't exist.
Only if
I think they're both
only if Kendrick
elite
doesn't
at creating
exist.
music.
Kendrick neutralized his eliteness.
You see this, Rory?
No, he didn't. He definitely did. The lyricism that he was putting on, that's not neutralizing
He
shit.
still
They're
gets more
both
listeners than
We're not.
Kendrick. He's still
elite.
gonna make more money
But
I
than
don't care
Kendrick.
about
then it goes
data,
down.
Sam. They're just both elite at making
He
music.
still drops more than Kendrick. Like his
See,
greatness
It
that's
is
doesn't
a
matter.
point I'm not bringing up at all. I'm just saying both of them are elite at making music, and
yeah.
it's not even clip.
Nah, man, we can't do that. We
We're
gotta say
spoiled. We're
why.
No,
spoiled to
because
even
no, when I
be
say elite, it's like
in this era of Cole, Kendrick,
Kendrick
and
is a
Drake.
mega church pastor.
McConan is elite. Come on now, let's stop it.
Huh?
Kendrick is Joel Osteen.
yo, you have 0 ears on your head.
Damn, shit's going up
You,
on a Monday
you have
right now.
nothing between your ears.
You
Shit
think
going
the
up on
guy
a
that
Monday.
made Feel No Ways is not elite at making music?
Oh my god, classic.
I love that song.
I still think about that shit. It
Even the
resonates with me.
Chance version.
You broke my heart. You broke my heart.
Feel No Ways
Oh
is not
God.
that. That beat, the retro wave style beat. Oh my god, shit. Yeah,
I
I
don't know. I'm
mean,
just on the side of like it's
Okay, let
okay
me
to
ask you a
like
question, Rory.
all
Rory, would you
elite musicians. Like that's
would
all.
you
Go ahead.
say Kendrick and Lamar is
Kendrick
comparative?
and Lamar.
Kendrick
Kendrick,
Lamar. It sounds like
Kendrick.
a
I'm
Kendrick
sorry.
and the Lamars.
Yo,
Let's
who's Lamar?
go.
Where he at?
That's the name of his next album, Kendrick and the Lamars.
I'm Kendrick
I gotta
Lamar.
meet this Lamar
No,
guy.
Yeah, I would hype that up.
Kendrick and Drake is comparative to Prince and Michael Jackson. In his
No, because I think that's very unfair to Prince.
I'm
I hate the
making
Michael Jackson comparisons.
Kendrick is my Prince.
Wait, explain
But
your answer. Why do you think that's unfair?
That's so unfair.
But
Why
why
do you
did
think
you
that's fair,
say?
Rory?
Yeah, that was weird. Why did you say that's unfair to
Because
Prince?
Prince is he's in his own category, the same way Mike is, I guess. But
Okay, you
I
say Prince.
guess.
Prince plays every instrument. Prince engineered every single one of his albums. Prince invented streaming. He streamed an album in 1998. Like, Prince is at a whole different level. So I feel you if we're going with the comparison of, like, all right, Drake's the pop star and Kendrick's more on the music side. But I think
the
it's unfair to
creative
compare any
strategist
human
genius.
being that's ever went near a microphone to Prince.
Oh
So
well,
that's where I'm
I
like, I
got Prince
can't get,
tatted on my fucking ribs. Like
yeah, like
I'm ill about
Prince
Prince.
is different, man. Prince has changed everything.
But I will
Michael
say
Jackson
that in
exists.
all of the years, kind of how they compare CB to Mike, and everybody gets all up in a frenzy about it.
Which I think
Kendrick,
is offensive
Kendrick
too.
would be the only person that I would put in that bracket. That if we
Oh
had to
shit.
I don't
select,
think there's anyone in the Prince category at all. I think
absolutely not. But if we had
what
to select,
separates Mike and Prince is that we've debated who could be Mike, and we've never really debated who could be Prince, because there's no one that could be Prince. There's
Kendrick
not
ain't no.
a human being
Yeah.
walking that could be Prince. It's no way that could ever happen.
Kendrick ain't no Prince either. So
that's fine. I'm cool with that. But like I
I
said,
think
as a
Kendrick is an
like
incredible
I don't
writer,
know
and
how
I know
many of
he's
you
very
guys
much
in this
involved with
room
production,
has
but
a whole Prince tattoo on their ribs aside
that
from
that
me.
don't mean nothing. I don't.
Prince
no,
is
but
just cool
Raqi,
to me.
you talking to
Like,
somebody that's very aware and like a super music
A
nerd.
lot of girls got a
That's
Prince
where I think that
tattoo.
Look,
comparison is odd, because
The
I
reason why,
don't think you
well,
could even
first of
put
all, I can because
somebody
I can
next to Prince.
before. So here's the
Who?
thing. This is the crazy thing.
You couldn't even put Quincy Jones next to Prince. Like,
Get at her, Rory.
listen. I am a new Kendrick fan. I've only been on to him for 2 years.
What?
So yeah, straight up.
oh, I mean,
I mean, obviously I knew
I
his hits, but I didn't know his like
that's kind of
catalog, his
crazy.
I've been
lack of
listening to
stuff.
Drake
I
since
brought
'09,
the
and I'm
Kendrick
arguing with a
Lamar
Kendrick
EP to
fan.
Def
come
Jam
on,
when
man.
he
We
was
gotta
dropping on Foreign
chill,
Exchange
There
man.
you
beats.
go.
Like, that's how far I go back with Kendrick Lamar.
So
I
this
tried
is
to get him
what
signed to
this
Def
is what
Jam,
I'm
and they
saying.
laughed me out the fucking building.
I wasn't part of a bandwagon. I didn't have the energy of the people behind me. I literally happenstance listened to Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers and was like, holy shit, this guy's phenomenal. And then I went into the chamber and went through his entire
Uh-oh.
catalog and literally fell in love. And I found bits
That
and pieces in his cadence and his creativity that I'm like, this guy has to study Prince.
mm,
And then so I
Oh,
went
for sure.
down the rabbit hole and looked at interviews and like
And
he's
Eminem.
dedicated huge moments in major interviews to Prince, and I was like, I knew it. So yeah,
I'm
he
not taking anything away from Kendrick. I think he definitely
Lupe better.
studied Prince, and I think the way his career is going, cool. But I'm just on the side of no one on earth could be compared to Prince.
Man,
oh
play the
that's
Drake,
for sure.
man.
I
Come
rock
on,
with
man. This is
don't
Lupe
crazy.
better.
don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it, Danny.
So for the last 15 years, Rocky, you compared 2 years
Like,
of
yeah,
Kendrick
bro. Like, we
the
gotta
greatest, and
stop
at least
it,
No,
Can
no,
y'all
no.
man.
add
Don't
wait, can
hold
y'all
on,
try to have
clown.
an
hold
Don't
on.
adult
don't clown.
So
Don't
conversation for
clown
once?
Rocky,
disrespect.
because I
Like
know what she's trying to say, but
I would
No,
Nah, she
that
I
doesn't
deserves
would
it.
love
that
for
make
She
any
needs to be
I would
he's
love for
sense.
the
no
stoned.
guy to
one's
be
Prince.
partially like mature and ask me a question without all the
No,
what
I
you
want to
say.
be Rocky. That's technically a bandwagon fan. The
You
team just got
know,
good, and then you
listen,
hopped on. Everybody's been
no.
Drake fans since like
Hello,
comeback season.
Nah, some of
hello.
us are late to the party and then do our research and
But
Right,
figure out.
like
yeah,
that's
but
Yeah,
such.
he's
that's
he's
fine.
he's winning the battle now, so
This was
it's a good
well
time to
before.
be a
Hello,
fan.
I said when Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers came out, I heard it by happenstance. Danny, you're a dick. Now it was so happenstance that I didn't even know. I went on a whole tear on social media, like this guy better get a Grammy for this album, not knowing that he had already won a Grammy. That's
That's
how out
sick,
the loop I
Rocky.
was. So no, it's not sick. I'm actually elated that my introduction to Kendrick was without the fanfare and all the things. Like I thought I discovered fucking gold out here, and I'm like, okay, nobody knows that this dude is that fire. And then I come to realize that oh shit, the world actually knows this
Yeah, now
dude is fire.
he got a Pulitzer Prize before that.
Yeah, yeah. I discovered all of this shit 2 years ago, completely out of the loop, and I love that I was able to organically fall in love with that man's catalog without all of the hoopla.
Isn't it amazing how you talk all this shit, but we still lack communication?
Isn't it amazing that I could smack the shit out of you?
Isn't that a Drake lyric?
Yes.
Yeah, mine too.
But why do you guys in here hate Kendrick like that? I never understood that either.
It's
Only
it's
because they love Drake.
no, but it's
But
musical
why?
too.
Like, why
I
would
like.
that
I
I don't know
matter?
really.
Kendrick.
Did you hear Did you hear the
No,
last
but
song he just
I
put
like
He's
out?
a
fully don't
grifter.
understand. And yo, it's crazy because I went when we were in Chicago. I was trying to get Amara to
I was at that
sleep
show.
and
Shout out to y'all.
Who's
couldn't,
whispering?
and I ended up in a Drake Spaces with my guy Jared, like a full Drake Spaces, and I had the same
Shout out to
conversation
Jared.
with them of like, why do you guys hate Kendrick? So I don't understand it. What is the issue?
Kendrick really think he Pac and he not. That's my
He
only
had one
problem
of
with
the
him.
highest grossing rap tours that ever existed.
I
He's
don't care
Pac.
about that.
Wake it up.
I said Pac,
It
not
was ticket
popular.
You
sales. I
think
don't think
he's
it was
Tupac?
grossing. I think Drake has grossing. Kendrick
No,
has
he
ticket sales.
thinks Pac.
Bro, I
That's
just
still
don't get it.
crazy though.
You about to go out on stage. You're not gonna play No Face or Circadian Rhythm. You're gonna go play like 616. Like I don't get it.
Wake it up,
Wait, but
man.
what does
Like
that have to?
you're not
I'm
listening
confused.
to
What does
these.
that have to do anything?
The Kendrick music is only
It's
being
wild,
listened
bro.
to in like your room or for the beef. It's not being listened to outside like that. Like No Face, Circadian Rhythm, Healing. No songs are being played outside.
So where are all these
Do you
numbers
go
coming
outside?
from? Like, right.
You're on
Yeah,
Spaces right now.
I mean that's great. So are you. But I'm saying when I'm
No, I know.
outside,
I'm
I
someone
hear
that
this
doesn't go
music.
outside anymore. So like, why would we discredit people that stay inside?
It's not about staying inside.
You're
It's
on
just like
Spaces right now.
yeah, but the Kendrick music is
We're
only
all
being
inside right
listened
now.
I
to.
can see it in your eyes, you're angry.
Inside means a lot.
Take
That's
Care
the
was the
reason why
classic.
we're on Spaces right now. Inside means a lot. We're inside people. So you don't think Damn? First of all, Damn played out. I was
No,
outside when Damn came out, and
not
it played
damn,
Damn is
not
a
regardless.
damn.
classic.
I'm talking about the most recent song he put out, the Air Force One song, the Black Air Force Ones, the sliding song, the round two song.
You really think he was like, "Yo, that's gonna go crazy in the hookah
Right. I'm
spot"?
gonna make this
That's
bank.
what
But
you
Niggas
why
that's
be
what
did?
on
you
the
think Kendrick
couches.
Lamar
Yeah,
thought?
then that's what I'm saying. Why does he put that out? It's strictly
Because
for the
that is his
beef.
Why the
message.
fuck?
Why would he not?
I
Oh,
actually
it's
thought it was
strictly for the
very
beef. It's like pandering to the beef.
I just wish
pandering to
y'all
what
would.
he.
Pandering to what
So every
beef?
song should be for the
I
club.
actually thought it was kind of commendable that you have the most eyes you've ever had on in your life,
And
and
you
you decide to put out a song with that
a
message and that
PSA
tempo.
to the culture.
That's
Exactly,
also
Rory.
kind of
Thank
a
you.
thinly veiled diss at Drake.
How? Where?
Stimulus.
The fucking other girls and shit like that.
Oh, so all right. So if the shoe fits, now y'all looking at Drake weird,
Oh.
then, right? Why
Hey.
did that
That's
Speaking
a
of the
benefit
bar.
shoe
Drake?
fits,
Yeah, y'all might want to skip this
this shit
one.
was
This is
hard, y'all.
And that's the problem with a lot of these Drake fans that
Fire.
they're just waiting for Kendrick to entertain them. Like he's not going to
But
move at your pace. He's
wait, no, but
play
Kendrick
some
has been
music that
entertaining Drake. He's been dissing Drake. His last, that's kind of what it is, bro. I wish Abdul was here, but
the
yeah,
Drake fans are so dead set on hating anything Kendrick does. It doesn't even matter.
same
Like
for
it is.
y'all, man.
You've been listening to
You
Kendrick
just
for
said,
2 years,
you
Rock. What
said
do you
Drake
mean?
wasn't elite at music.
Drake dropped 15 records after the battle and it's done nothing. But you guys want
That's
to
not
hold on
true.
to
They've
this
all
one.
charted.
Say again.
Songs are fire. As a
Yeah.
Drake fan, these songs are
What
actually good.
songs are
They
fire?
they didn't
Which
chart though, and I
ones?
like them
Nah,
songs.
Circadian
nah.
Rhythm is
They
fire.
chart.
No
They just
Face
ain't
is
chart
Who
high.
fire.
cares?
No, but you saying like,
It's Up is
yeah, them
fire.
songs are good.
I mean,
Healing, healing is fire.
You guys are banging it in the gym because I love when guys like you can't jam to this in the gym. Most y'all motherfuckers ain't been to the gym
Raqi,
since elementary school.
what's so funny is he homie just said, yo, the
Relax.
Black Air Forces, like where that's gonna play at. And the last three records that Drake put out aren't playing anywhere.
Exactly.
No, those songs
But
are
then they
out.
just condemn Drake, like, why yo, Kendrick, why would you put out that
Rory's
record? That's not
operating
gonna
on
go
both
anywhere.
sides of the argument. He
No,
just
I'm operating on the side of like, why can't we just
he's a
like the music?
nihilist. He's like, why are you doing this? Why is the Roman Republic must be saved? Like he's on some shit like that.
Roman.
No, I just want you guys to admit that you have a huge bias and you're just picking a side.
Oh,
Right.
I'm
not
not
at
picking
all.
a, but
Not
I'm
me.
picking a side based on my
That's just all I
interest.
want y'all to admit.
Oh, of
I
I'm pick,
think
course.
I don't
personally,
listen to Kendrick. That's honestly.
Rory, it's my opinion,
no, no,
Which is
no.
Rory.
fine. But
Personally,
my opinions don't come out of bias, they come out of what I like. I
I
don't
don't
have
know
some
about
like
that.
weird like,
Like,
yo,
like
why
for
would this artist
instance,
put this out? It's never gonna play
Nah,
outside. I don't care. I just like what I like.
Nah, personally, I think Kendrick is a grifter. Like the
All
hypocrisy
right, man.
bars is like
Yo,
it's kind
all
of
right, man.
crazy. It's only crazy when he tries
What's
to
the
present
They
himself
hate
as
Kendrick,
holier than
man.
thou. When he does the "I'm addressing the culture" type of shit, it's like, who are you to address the culture when you just keep saying you're not as good as
Did
anybody
you just
else?
ask who is Kendrick Lamar to address the
just the
culture?
coach. Can you believe this shit? This
Yes,
is the shit I deal
yes.
with,
Bro,
Rory.
this nigga's not a role model, though. He's not even married yet. He's been engaged for 8 years. Let's stop the bullshit, bro,
Why?
man. We
Since when
But
is
bullshit.
that
Rory,
nah,
wrong?
he's
Yo,
not our
How?
savior,
he
When is
bro.
starts
that a
he
He's
starts
not
crime?
our
Mr. Morale
savior.
with, yo, I am
He's
not
not
your
our
savior.
savior. Oh, come
exactly.
on,
We
Rory.
can't have it
Come
both
I
ways,
say that
bro.
on.
all
We can't
the time.
drop the For the People song that nobody really gonna bop to, and then like we playing both sides of the coin now. It's
No, but
crazy.
to your
No,
point,
we're
Rory,
not. Mr. Morale, and again, I was very critical of Mr. Morale because I'm a huge Kendrick fan. Wasn't my favorite album as far as Sonics go. But he started out saying that shit, yo, I'm not your fucking savior. He
and
wasn't
that's
playing both sides of the
I'm gonna
coin.
murder
I'm not
somebody
perfect.
and rap
I've
about
done
it.
a lot of bullshit in my life.
And
So
was
don't look at
very
me to be
sincere.
some perfect human being.
but then when
Exactly.
you do that and then you also rap as if like, oh, I'm a family man, I'm raising my son, I'm doing it's like, dude, you
Like
can't
you
You,
trying to
but
Yeah,
that
free
is
the
yeah,
that is
yeah.
that
slaves.
is a human
Welcome to fucking
experience.
life.
Yes, that's a human
Are
experience.
you
What do
not
you
a
want to
hypocrite?
say?
We're all hypocrites.
Thank you, Rory.
but I
So
Jesus.
this
don't
is the finale.
no. I'm not a
I'm doing
hypocrite.
I'm doing my best to raise my child right now, and I know for sure I have fucked up so many times, and I'm not trying to preach on anyone, but I can give you some experience and tell you
That's the difference.
some
You
shit.
don't preach.
Like
But that's the
I know.
difference, Rory. You don't preach. Kendrick does. That's the only difference that makes it
Oh,
come
then you didn't
across.
listen to Mr. Morale.
You didn't,
Like
right,
you
because he
didn't. Yeah,
speaks on the journey
he
of trying
wasn't
to
on some
correct
preacher
his
shit at
wrong.
all. What the fuck?
No,
Exactly.
that's not the
I
preaching.
hated
The
that
new
album
song is
sonically,
the
but he wasn't
preaching.
preaching.
The new
No,
song
no.
he's preaching.
The new song is preaching, not
He's
the
false
other one.
The
preaching.
He
new
goes
song
back
ain't
and forth.
preaching either.
It is.
It is.
Oh
It
my.
is
Explain how
performative.
that's preaching.
All right, let me go get the lyrics.
Teaching them how to raise my son. You know nothing about that.
Go get
Teaching
him,
them
Danny.
all the ways of
What's
God,
what's
integrity,
the
all of
name?
All
that.
right, come on,
I
bro.
He
mean,
did
That's
that
beef.
like
That's beef records. Like, what? Come
What's the
on.
name of this bum ass song?
We don't even know the name of it.
The
it doesn't
party's
have a
over. I
song. Watch
think.
the party die.
Let's
Watch the
Watch
watch
the
the
party
party
die.
party
die.
die.
It's not on streaming, so it don't count.
Oh
It's not
yeah,
on
no,
streaming, so it don't count.
because it didn't go to streaming, we should
But
discredit it. What
but
about
what
the three Drake records y'all love? They're not on streaming.
it's actually
Yeah,
on
they
Billboard.
are. They on
Cardi
They
and
They
are
all
on
Rihanna
are.
and
DSP.
They
Drake
all
are on
are.
Billboard.
Come
he was
on, dog.
forced.
Fire.
Oh no,
He was forced
listen.
after he got the traction. He was
He
forced.
was forced. It's
Oh, I'm
crazy.
aware.
All right, I think it's
I
time to
just
watch the part. Wait,
I
here's
just proved
I,
my point. Y'all immediately were like, "Yo, no, it's on
wait, but
streaming."
this is preaching. This I think it's time to watch the party. That the shit done got too wicked to apologize. Burn the whole village. We start over. Is really that time. That's preaching. If you parade in gluttony without giving you the truth to the youth, blah blah. That's preaching, man.
They
I
hate
don't.
the
I,
man
Yo,
that I represent. That's
yeah,
preaching.
yeah. Come on, Rory.
Pandering to the beef,
all right,
man.
Danny, can I ask you a question? Do you think you preach to us with your channel
Don't
as far
try
as
to like do
podcasting
like
goes?
analogies. This is like that
Because
other
now all of a
shit.
sudden, when Kendrick goes, "Yo,
Man,
you
this
need to
is
burn this shit
crazy.
down and
Pseudo-psychology.
let
Come
me tell
on,
you how
He
things
man.
go,"
Don't try to.
deflecting.
so
He
do you not preach to
deflecting.
us? Are you
Now
not
you're
on
gonna
your
talk about.
soapbox like, "Yo, you shouldn't run your podcast this way"?
No, come on, man. Like, don't talk about that, man. We talking about
Yeah,
this
my bad for
song.
making sense. My bad.
You're not making sense. You're just trying to deflect. We were talking about
Ron,
you.
you can
You
make
told
all the sense in the
you
world. You're
told me
gonna
to
get
bring
off
up the
it.
lyrics. I bring up the lyrics, and it
I know.
sounds
Let's
like
go off
a
those
pre.
those first four bars. Do you not do the same thing on your channel?
Oh my God, this is a Mike
Rory
Rory.
Kimmel, brother, stop it.
Hey, Mike Rory.
I'm
This is
sorry, it's not going your way.
no, it's going my way. It's going my way.
Now the
I'm fucking with
TDE
you.
check cleared this week, so Rory's on one now. So
Hey,
The
Rory,
TDE
Oh,
check.
I fucking wish.
Dochi on the pod next week. Dochi on the
I wish.
Punning the Anons.
Doshi's file.
But you really
Yo,
think that
Rory,
that
She's
record is
Danny
fine.
preaching?
shits on Dote too, just because she's affiliated.
I just who? What now?
You shit on Dochi too?
Yep. She said
Dochi
her
Cat?
album was whack.
I said y'all acted like it was Illmatic. That's what I said. And by y'all, I mean like the other pod,
See,
not
that's
y'all.
hate.
But
It's a very good album.
Nope, nobody, and I didn't
He
listen to
won't
they
it
even
on the
listen.
pod,
glorify
but
they
I pushed
glorify
that album
scabbing. You
crazy on my
chipped
pod
over this
too.
credit
Nobody called
card.
it Illmatic, but
Influencers talk down because I'm not with the basic shit. But they don't hate me. They hate me what I represent. Come on, son. Come
That's
on.
bars.
Nah, man. This is like mad mentionings of God too.
The
No more
fact
pillow
that
talking, jumpstart neighborhood wars, dirty macking bitches because your spirit is insecure. That's preaching.
dog, nobody heard this shit. They don't even know what y'all talking about.
Yeah, they just.
Wait, how is that preaching?
How is that preaching? It's like, what do you want him to do? Like, how is
All
that?
right, let's look up the definition of
Yo,
preaching.
if Drake said those bars, y'all would think it was the craziest shit ever.
Yep.
I'm not mentioning Drake. I'm only talking about
But
Kendrick.
I
You
I know,
just said
I know the
swear,
bars.
you can't bring us
Clearly,
back and
I
forth
clearly.
to
I'm
it.
not
swear,
trying
Rory
to.
did this in another
If Drake
space.
said
Rory did this same
that Dirty
move.
Mac line on
Bro,
a timestamp,
Yo,
y'all
Rory,
would be like,
come
"Yo,
on,
this is the
dog.
Wait,
funniest
wait,
shit
Kendrick,
ever
wait,
heard."
we
wait,
know.
wait. Rory did this in the other space where he was like, I swear, if Drake said that, y'all would think it's the hardest shit ever. Oh my God.
But
He
then
has.
said we can't mention one without the other. I'm trying to mention one without the other. I'm just only
Okay,
trying to focus on Kendrick.
fair enough. Cool. All right, we'll stay there.
The giving, all right, here's preaching. The giving of moral advice in a pompous, self righteous way. That's Kendrick, son. That's Kendrick in every way.
Okay, can you guys pull up, since you guys are big Drake fans? Can you pull up the y'all party too much? I just stay in and record. Drake has said all of these bars that Kendrick
Y'all
is
stay at the
doing.
Sheridan. Oh, that shit is
But he has a more
embarrassing.
diverse
He
pool of
Drake has
bags.
been doing the most preachy bars, which I love. But according to y'all definition, Drake has constantly said y'all party too much. I just sit here and record. He has done the same shit Kendrick did 2 days ago, and y'all thought that was fine. But now Kendrick's on a soapbox, and now he's an Israelite
He's
on
been
2/5.
Come on, dog.
Like,
This
what are
man
we
going
talking
back
about?
I
in a
think
time capsule.
honestly, I think just coming off Not Like Us and then dropping this is what's
And
That's
then
what makes
saying
him
his life
so
isn't
fire
rap.
because he
Yo,
didn't try to chase behind
all my
a not
hoes
like
do
us.
coke.
do y'all also know Hove, all the Nas, all the rappers that we love and revere have been shitting on us for quite some time. Now all of a sudden Kendrick is preaching.
444.
It's
Let's
like,
talk about it.
what are y'all talking about?
444 was preachy too. Yeah.
No, I don't think any of it's preachy. But if you're calling this Kendrick record preachy, then you have
So
to call all of
anything
hip hop
about
preachy.
talking about sipping
Kendrick's
lean and fucking bitches is
Wait,
preach.
wait. So
come
what
on,
are you
come
doing
on,
to
come
this
on.
song? Are you not reflecting? Or are you bopping to this? This is like a two step.
Kendrick said
Everything
y'all
doesn't have to
think
be
my
a bop.
life is rap. Like, what
But
are
I'm
we
just saying,
talking about? That's
if you're not
preaching.
bopping to it, then you reflecting or doing something right. Then it got to be preachy.
So
Oh, all right,
reflecting
okay, never
means
mind.
preachy.
I thought we were actually
Yeah,
gonna have a cool
somebody's giving you a
conversation.
message that they're
I
not
have
actually
no,
living. That's a preacher in the essence. That's
Oh,
what.
okay,
I
cool.
can't
So
speak
there's
to
something
somebody
wrong
that
with being a
views
preacher.
music that way.
Oh, now you all right. Now I see the evolve. Now it's okay to be but we just say
It's
I
yeah,
mean,
dog.
because
It's
y'all
just
not
too
gonna
much.
get off
Like,
of
yo, if
y'all not gonna get
somebody's
off that stand. So if y'all gonna use that word to describe Kendrick, so what is wrong with
he's
being
reflecting something that he's not actually living. Is that like a better way to say it?
it,
Yes.
but who is
yeah,
perfect? Who out here is perfect?
fake.
The person who's rapping as if I'm gonna address the culture. Like, holy, you
Um,
can't address the culture.
it was Furious that said that
nobody's
had that awful
perfect.
take. Can you tell me an artist that has done that?
Done what? What's the question?
We got him.
You were saying someone that was rapping
What's the
that
dirt
wasn't
has
living the
dropped?
way that they were rapping. Can you give me an artist that has done that?
Lecrae,
What would the crate do?
y'all are funny tonight.
No, it's not about that. Like, no, this
Oh, but
dude
that's
is
what you said it was about.
yeah, because he's acting like that. Like he's acting like he's one way when he's not. We know he's in
Okay, can you? Okay,
Copenhagen. He's
I'm telling
not
you.
married. Like he's not even
Give
around.
me an
Like
artist that has done it the way that you want them to do. Pause.
Drake. Like Drake ain't
Drake,
he's
who
not.
had a child with a complete porn
Yeah,
star,
but he's
fuck.
not telling me to go wife chicks. He's not telling me to
No, but
go
the
be a
same
family
guy
man.
just Danny just played the record the other night where he's like, "Oh, she says she's independent, but then she was on OnlyFans on camera,
That shit was
ill."
hard. That shit
Yeah,
was
but
hard.
you spend $50,000-$60,000 a month on a few of
Prince,
them, which
shout,
I know personally.
shout to
So
He's a
knock it off.
billionaire. That's a drop in the bucket.
No,
He's a
you
But
don't.
Drake
billionaire.
is not
You,
a hypocrite.
It's
I don't spend
marketing.
no
So
money
Drake
on
isn't a
Prince.
hypocrite. So
It's
Drake who
all
just
on
said,
Reddit.
"Oh, she's on camera
It's
on OnlyFans, ew." The same man has a
no, that's
baby
not what
with
he
someone
said.
who does.
He said Miss Independent
Oh my
talking
God,
all
it's
this shit.
worthless. This
Then I
doesn't make any
but can you let me
sense.
finish my point? I mean, if I can't talk, I don't know.
I
I
mean,
mean,
you started talking over me, but that's fine.
no, but I'm trying to because you're misrepresenting what Drake actually said.
What did he say, Danny?
He was saying that there was a girl he knew. She was talking about she was Miss Independent. She's saving it for marriage. She's
Hmm.
waiting until she gets married. Then he went to her Instagram. He hit the bio, and she was sucking dick on OnlyFans. And he was like befuddled.
And
Why
then he
would
was like, "Ill," right? That was the
Yeah, that's
very
a
next
no?
line he
fact.
said,
That's a fact.
He
"Ill."
Don't act
said
like a
he
good
said
girl.
he
But
said
his
whoa.
entire relationships have been
That's
with girls
relatable.
Yeah.
like
Yo,
that.
Furious saying that's a
I
fact and
hate when
that's
that leaks from the
relatable is
bio.
fucking
No,
hilarious.
that's relatable.
Hey man, I've
Everybody
been
can
That's
listening to
relate
that
to
shit.
it,
relatable.
Hey,
Relatable,
bro.
bro.
That's
Rory, I know
relatable.
you're
He
trying
was
to
like,
make it
nah,
into
it's
an
Link
not
in
L,
bio.
relatable.
but that nigga Drake been on
The
fire since
God of all things
2008, brother.
tells.
It's all right.
Now I'm about to
Every
play
I,
the.
girl.
I love I think Drake is great. All right, what other artists do you
I'm
like
gonna
besides Drake?
I'm gonna get the lyrics because y'all
Rory,
lying.
why don't y'all do Drake lyric breakdowns? Y'all did
Hey,
one for this lame
I'm a
ass
big
Kendrick
Nipsey
song.
fan. You know, we got to shout out to Nip.
But bigger than that, my thing is like, why do Drake's fans spend so much time trying to pinpoint shit at Kendrick, like try to find flaws? Why not just ignore him? Like, why spend
I
your entire days bringing up?
That's you.
He did.
Well, that's
Then
cool.
you said he wasn't elite. Then we had to wake it up.
You guys don't never answer the question. The question is, why don't you all just ignore Kendrick instead of trying to find his flaws?
Now you on a flight to Bogota to get it reduced.
Because you guys, in essence, become the preachers pointing fingers at Kendrick every chance you get, as opposed to just being the fans that you are of Drake. You start poking at Kendrick,
or I don't
figuring
like
out
people
his.
pointing a finger at me when that person isn't perfect.
They wouldn't be
Don't
pointing
point
a
at
finger
me.
at you if you weren't fucking listening. Don't listen.
Yeah,
That's
I
not how
understand.
fingers work.
I see what's going on. I see what's going on.
Half of Drake's catalog is telling us what we're doing wrong, like every rapper ever.
Now it's A Mike Rory.
Yeah, because I stayed at
What are
the
we talking
what's
about? You guys are
Here we
mad
go.
that rappers are
A
telling
Mike
us we're
Rory.
doing things wrong? That's rap.
but that's the difference between flexing and preaching. There is a line.
Oh my
Thank
No,
you,
actually,
god.
Evan.
I
Wake
think
it
that's
up.
what Drake is really good at sometimes is to
You
be
Yeah.
on
can't
a
even
human
go
level,
hibachi.
but still
Hove is
tell us
good at
what we're
that
doing
too.
wrong.
Yeah, Hove is good at that
Let's
too.
go. Wake it
When
up.
niggas like try to flex how rich they are and how much better they are than us. Like there's that difference between flexing and riching. Like I mean flexing and riching. Flexing and preaching. Look at me. I know words.
Okay, when okay, before Mr.
Oh,
Morale,
Rock.
which Kendrick is not telling us that we're bad people. He's actually saying, "Hey, I'm a bad person,"
I'm a
but
bad person.
like
Exactly.
I'm a horrible human being.
I
I've
hate
been living wrong
podcasters
my
who's
whole
too
life.
good to
But
apologize.
before that, do you guys feel like Kendrick was speaking down on us?
Nope.
Yes.
I think he goes back and forth. Some records he
yes.
speaks
Can
down
you
on
give me an
people.
example before Mr. Morale, which again is him talking down on himself?
There's
Which
a
time
song
did
on
Kendrick tell us that we are below him?
To Pimp a Butterfly.
All right, man.
And that's how I know
I
that they
can't have
didn't
this
even
No,
really
conversation.
bother to
it's
listen
not
to
that.
Mr. Morale
It's
because
not
they
that.
said
It's
Mr.
not in the.
Morale was a big ass preaching album,
I
and the
hated to pimp
whole
a
album,
butterfly.
all he did was
Ugh.
talk about how contradictory he's been in his life and all of his flaws. But people say that he was preaching and being a hypocrite. He's literally tearing himself down. The whole album.
Yeah, that's a shtick. That's a niche. Like he's doing that on
Oh, now
purpose.
that's
That's
a
what
Now
I'm
niche.
that's a
saying.
niche.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's not in the music.
So it's
It's
one
in
minute
his
it's preaching to
actual.
you, then it's preaching to the choir, then it's like, okay, let me point the finger at myself, and that's wrong too.
No, I'm not saying nothing's wrong with it. It's his business model. I'm just saying in the sense of, yo, you're not
His
actually living like
business
that in
model.
real. That's his business model, bro. Y'all,
That's his artist.
You know, Mr.
He's a
Morale was his last album, and he had 4 before that.
all right. So Rory, so you telling me it's not teams in a studio coming up with concepts on people's albums? That's not a thing.
I'm not sure what that has to do with this conversation, but cool. Yeah, I'll
You,
agree with you. Yes, that
yeah,
exists.
the concept is, hey, I'm gonna go into these therapy bars. I'm gonna build trauma. I'm gonna, tell people I'm gonna out
Okay,
myself. Cool.
can you rap because you're a Drake fan. Can you rap
I'm not a
his
rapper.
his his Jack Harlow feature, which I love. Church Down. The first few bars of what Drake said.
Nah, man, I don't do like on command shit like that.
Okay, but you
But
could look them up,
but
right?
when you guys scrutinize me, like, hey, drop
Because
some bars
yeah,
from
but the
all
thing
he's
is,
talking about is
the thing
therapy
is,
bars on
Rocky, you
that point.
can't name a
Ooh, shut
single
the fuck
Kendrick
up, Danny, and
lyric.
play
It's
the
fine
song.
when Drake does therapy bars, but when Kendrick does it, it's a problem, right?
Nah,
Well, no,
Joke
Rocky,
about
I got
it.
a
Churchill
question for you,
Downs
Rock.
is still a bop. It's still audio sonically. It
Everything on
still
earth has
sounds
to be a
So
good.
that's
bop.
pandering. So
Now,
that's pandering to you
yeah,
all that need
Drake
a
panders
bop.
to his base. That's cool. But all I'm
I'm
saying
saying
is,
Drake panders. So he does his
yeah,
therapy over bops because he knows that there's no other way that you would ingest the shit.
100%. He's gonna talk that toxic shit because
Kanye's
that's what
great
he
at
knows
doing
what people's
therapy
like,
over
or he's
bops.
gonna sing or whatever the fuck. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, yo, Drake pointed out, or whoever pointed out a lot of things about Kendrick. Now that we know that, the music don't sound the same. You can't preach to me like that anymore because one, you're not married. You might be on your DV vibes. Like you might just be doing a lot
Are
of
you
different
All right,
things
married?
well,
that
hold
we
on,
don't
hold on, hold
Are
know.
on.
you married,
Furious, tell me
Furious?
about yourself.
Yeah, are you married, Furious?
But my
Danny,
business
are
ain't
you
out there
married?
like that. Like, no, I'm not in a rap beef. I'm not getting paid
Evan, are you
multi-millions of
married?
dollars,
Oh,
for
okay.
people.
So we should only
I
be
So
don't think
moral if we're
anybody
in a
on
rap
this
beef.
stage is married.
I don't even know why we
I know.
talking about that.
Because since when has marriage been like the hill you choose to die on? Since when?
When you preachy,
Oh my God.
Trump
when
is
you
married.
speak to make it like when you speak to a nuclear
Trump is
family and
married.
your wife and your lady and all these kids, and it's like, yo, something got to add up. The math not mathing in the
he's
man's
a mega
situation.
church pastor.
If you
Have your
speak
shorty
on being
dance
a
in the
family
video
man, then
like
you're
she's
not a family
scared.
man.
He's a mega church
So
pastor.
Having shorty dance in the
I
video like
never
she's
thought about
scared.
that because y'all know Kendrick.
We're only going off what he tells us,
And what does he tell us?
teaching his son morals and integrity and about God and being a family man.
Yeah.
okay, and he's that. So he's not that because he hasn't
Hey!
signed paperwork.
Not in Copenhagen.
Oh please.
These are his
Gin,
bars.
I
gin
don't
and
even know
juice.
why I
Poor
bother
Whitney.
anymore.
Undercover
Okay. How do you
milkman.
guys feel? How do
Undercover
you guys feel
milkman.
about Drake's father?
What?
Wait. A white man is saying asking how we feel about a black. What's going on, Rory? What you up to?
No,
So
you
now
guys
it's
were
the
just
race. We're gonna go to the
because I
race.
know
See
I
what the
know I
culture
know
feeling.
what
See
you
what the
guys were
culture
saying
feeling.
about Kendrick because I'm aware of Mr. Morale. Yes, Kendrick said, "Yo, I cheated on my wife in Copenhagen." Well, not his wife, but his girl. He cheated on in Copenhagen, and you guys are saying that's the worst thing that could ever happen, and that men don't ever step out or whatever. And Drake is the best because he would never do that. So, what do you think about his pops?
Wait. Did you not hear King
Because
Kunta?
Drake has rapped about his pops cheating. Why is it okay for
Did
Drake
you
to even discuss that when
wait? Did you
Kendrick
not
can't
hear
talk about his?
the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice? Did you not hear that?
What
Okay,
about it?
and
I
that
love
means what?
myself. What do you mean? You can't say I love myself and go to Copenhagen and start knocking out white chicks that don't even speak English, bro. Like, come on,
Because
Uten,
of
Aten,
That
insecurity.
Eten,
nigga
Uten.
was preachy. He
What?
say Drake hates black women. That nigga preachy as fuck. Fuck that. Fuck
I think
that.
something that stood out for me recently
Okay,
around
yeah, all right.
Drake.
Never mind. I thought we could have like a fun conversation, but y'all are
It's
on like
not.
a
No,
different
no,
level.
no.
Nah, you gotta follow through.
So about Dennis, somebody made a comment around Drake being of the culture or being a fan of the culture. And I don't know, but here recently, like that's starting to come through the musical pores. That he's really just been living a moniker of what he understood it to be, than living it for what it is.
Thanks, Maxine. You've been a pleasure. No, I'm joking.
Let's hate.
What is this culture y'all speak of? Can you
That was a
somebody
lot of
tell
hate.
me what's this culture y'all speak of?
I just think it's crazy that Kendrick can rap about his life, but when Drake does it, it's okay.
Y'all
But
didn't.
Kendrick can't do the same.
Y'all been we backed y'all down when we did the preachy thing. Y'all had to evolve and talk about the definition. Y'all, we got you wiped down,
It
man.
is not just talking about his own life. Kendrick raps about how other people should be living their own lives.
Yeah, I mean, most
So does
pastors are
Drake.
visionaries.
What the fuck are you
Kendrick is
talking
that.
about?
Because I stay at the Sheraton and it's embarrassing. I'll never get it again.
I actually think the Sheraton's okay, and
That's
the
great.
Intercontinental.
And hibachi.
Yeah, and a party bus.
Okay, so it's okay for
Let's
Drake to
build a
rap
life.
about his life, but Kendrick can't rap about his life. That's what I've
It's
gotten
only
from
one
this.
of those niggas telling us how to live, and that's Kendrick.
Yeah, one is flexing, the other is preaching. There's a difference.
That reminds me of Hove. Hove used to do that. I
No,
like that.
Drake's telling you how to live, whether you want to
Have
live
you
that way
listened
or
to
not.
any timestamp record? Have you listened to Drake's catalog? Is there more? Like, all he does is tell us how to live morally.
He
What the
was
Right.
fuck are you
taking
talking about?
he was
You guys
taking
aren't
aim.
Drake fans, apparently.
He was taking aim at his foes. That's a different type of record.
How I turn my mic off and just do the laughing face.
He was taking aim at his
Funny.
foes. It's a different type of bag he's in on those timestamp records. I will not allow you to do that.
Okay,
Raqi, now I see why you're upset in these chats.
Rory, there's something we need to talk
Oh,
about.
What's up, Maxine?
So I was recently looking at the credits of some of these plot twist drops and just some of his recent drops. You know, two things that are consistently missing:
What's that?
Noah and Noel. I feel like Drake is now going through that new artist, like trying to find his way without his anchor that he's had for almost a decade.
I mean, you
Yeah,
gotta talk.
that sounds
Wait,
nuts.
did you
It's
just say
been
trying?
15 years. He don't need to find
Did you just say
anything.
trying to find his
Maxine,
way?
you just walked into the OVO pit.
Yeah,
It's a bunch of owls in here.
listen, I was a huge, and I don't want to say was, right? Like, but I've been a huge Drake fan, but just
Same.
I feel like my perspective has changed because I'm a huge hip hop fan, and it can be both.
Kendrick just opened his mouth.
You could enjoy good music. You don't have to take it personal. Good music is good music. And you can't deny that on either side. It's like, yo,
Maxine,
Drake and
because
Kendrick
I'm a
both got good
nerd
shit.
like you, yes, I enjoy when it comes down to my favorite Drake records, I like the ones that Noel is credited on. I'm not going to say anything past that because I really don't know, but I
Yeah.
see what you're saying.
Damn.
I also love everything that 40 touches, so I see the difference as well, but that's my own personal taste.
Kendrick's not Kobe
Back to
Bryant.
the Wale thing. Like, I prefer when 40 is the one touching every Drake record.
Mm-hmm. And look, Wale has
I
been on a
prefer when Noel
run.
is credited on everything. I definitely prefer when Hush is credited on everything.
Yeah.
But I mean, he still has amazing records without those. So
Yeah, this
Furious,
Playboy
don't get
Cardi
furious.
and Rod Wave, it's giving Vultures.
Oh, I mean, I
Like
don't really
just
care.
reaching for anything at this
How?
point. Like just trying to
So
grab
he
a
wasn't already doing
lifeline.
features with
There's
people?
that vulture word.
So he wasn't already doing features with people? How? What are y'all talking
No,
about?
Drake has always done features, but it's who and when. Like, let's talk about Mr.
He
Strategic.
been trying to do that. He been did a record with Playboy Cardi. He been trying to get Rod Wave on the song for years now. What are you talking
Timing,
about?
baby, timing. Let's
He's
get
been
back on
doing
Little
it
track.
passion.
Like,
for
I don't get
15
it.
years.
Drake been doing this his whole entire career. He's been reaching down for younger artists, new artists, hot artists. There's not anything new.
And everybody
Yeah,
Rod
this
still
is
Wave
not
has
a
one as
time
a
for
bop.
throwaways.
Rod Wave was supposed to be on Lemon Pepper Freestyle. He backed out because he was
This is
scared.
not time for throwaways. This is for you to get in your timestamp bag.
What was he
Like,
gonna say on Lemon Pepper
Every
Freestyle?
time he does a feature, it's a bop.
Ooh.
no, it is not a bop.
Yo,
That's
hey
This
my
Playboy
Rory,
favorite.
Cardi
Rod
shit
Wave
is
is elite
mid.
now. Rod Wave
That
is
Whoa,
Rod
elite.
I'm not
Wave
shitting on
is
Rod Wave. I'm just
mid.
like, that song is amazing. But what the fuck was Rod Wave gonna say on that?
Lemon
Amazing
pepper
is a
wings make
stretch.
me sad.
Does he not have an elite voice enough to go off on that?
Nah, Lemon Pepper
Who said that?
Freestyle is like in a different category for me. If they would have put Rod Wave on that shit, I would have lost my fucking mind.
Lemon pepper wet make me sad.
And Rod Wave has
Ain't
stated
no
that
fucking way.
Drake's
Drake went
Drake's
off
his
on that
favorite
shit, and
artist.
so did Ross. No fucking way Rod Wave would have ruined that fucking song. Thank God he passed.
On the song.
Yeah, Rod Wave's been wanting to work with Drake. Like he covered "Over My Dead Body" on one of his albums in 2019. Like one of his favorite artists is Drake. That song was gonna happen eventually. So that's kind of a reach for him to work with Rod Wave.
Oh wait, I'm not on the side of Drake doing that shit. Like, yeah, no, I think he wanted to work with Rod Wave. I'm so thankful he wasn't on that Lemon Pepper shit. So,
Oh yeah, facts.
it's the only
Ross
thing
killed
I'm
him.
talking about.
Yeah.
Boy, would that song have stunk.
It's a one fat person limit.
But nice title, Danny. Kendrick Lamar is a mega church pastor. Like, wake it up.
No, he's not. Jesus Christ. Y'all have never listened to Kendrick.
He's like Joe Osteen. Didn't he rap that in the song?
Creflo Kendrick.
Holy shit.
He
Creflo
put it in a
Kendrick is funny.
bar.
Yo, he on a private jet right now writing lyrics about.
That nigga Creflo
He on a
Dollar.
private jet right now writing lyrics about, hey, take airplanes. Like, yo, Kendrick, the gig is
Yeah,
up.
that was funny.
Taking
Local
private
travel's the
jets,
best
rapping
travel.
about the
Don't get up in
community.
them skies. That's the type of shit he would say. But I don't know why you guys don't
Danny,
see.
name one song by Kendrick that you actually like.
I like Good Kid, Mad City.
That's an album.
Yeah, that's on
No,
the song.
the Brace Yourself.
There's
I'll take you
Mad
down the
City
trip
is a
down.
song.
No, the brace yourself. I'll take a trip down memory lane. That shit was hard. But
Okay.
that was like 12 years ago.
Bitch, don't kill my vibe.
It's the reciting
Uh,
of the bars for me.
that's like really the only song I care about.
Swimming pool,
Um, what happened?
swimming pools, backseat freestyle.
Oh,
Say
Pretty
backseat
about me.
good.
freestyle.
Poetic Justice is
Backseat
fire.
freestyle is fire.
You
Okay,
know
so you
why?
guys are naming the
Wait,
whole album. That's
you
why
don't
I
like
said some
Cartoons
of
and
you
them.
don't
cereal.
you don't like Money Trees?
You like rigor
Nah,
mortis?
nah.
Yes, cartoons and cereal. Love that.
I just named the Drake record.
I
Sorry.
hated
Sing About
Section
Me.
80.
You guys are naming like all 14 records right now.
Yeah, because you keep saying we're not Kendrick fans. We
That
listen
album's
to
a
the music.
classic.
Yeah, no, so
I
you
think
guys
that's
are
the
Let's not
last
hit that.
proving
time I
that
Let's not
really
hit that
gave
discretion.
Kendrick a.
that
That album's a
Kendrick
I'm
is.
classic.
That's the last time I liked Kendrick. Like actually, like songs was
I'm
that
proving
shit.
that I'm not biased, that I actually listen to his
I
music.
loved all Kendrick's albums except that last one. That last one was
Look,
garbage.
Section 80 still plays top to bottom for me.
I'm sorry to hear that.
What? What? You're sorry that I have good music taste? That's
Mm,
interesting.
Gotta get the
look
Mm-hmm.
at
book
you.
check.
Look at you go.
Do y'all still listen to any music from back then to begin with, or y'all just only listen to new shit?
Yes. Yes, we listen to music from
Yeah.
back
They
then.
just bumped Drake.
So
I
what?
was just
What is?
listening to Kobe O'Donis. That shit is from 2008, nigga.
Shout out to Kobe.
I do think a lot of people in here are content fans, not music fans. That's what I think I need to realize.
Nice.
Think we just fans of the narrative and not the music?
No, just content. Like how we started podcasting is because we wanted to discuss our music and gossip takes as well. But I
Oh
think a lot
shit.
of people that are
I think it
now
was
on this wave are just
the Henny Palooza
content
speech.
people.
The Henny
Y'all are
Palooza
not
spiel.
music people, and that's fine.
No, we started
But
these
that's
spaces
what
for
started this
entertainment.
genre that y'all love is because of music. Like we're music nerds. That's what started this entire thing. It all started with us arguing music, and naturally turned into gossip. But
And a brownstone.
There's somebody else in the audience who's gonna pander to K Dot. I'm ready to
see,
be.
beat out here too.
Yeah.
He can
Yeah, that's what I
attest.
said. That's what there's somebody else in the audience who's gonna pander to
Like you
the
guys just aren't music fans. That's just really what it is. B Dot's a music fan.
Yeah, we seen his list.
Rory's a
How'd
pander.
I get
He
into this?
Well, first of all,
Yeah, but
I have
woo, beat
texted
out
B
list
Dot
be wild
many
sometimes.
times that I've disagreed with him, but I know he's a
Oh
music guy.
shit, I got it.
So
Rory can't openly like not like Kendrick. I just did it. Oh
Of
shit.
course, bro. You didn't know that? Like,
wait, what?
I just got
I
it.
just made the whole
Oh my god.
connection.
This is
I
Mick.
just made the whole
I
connection.
just made the whole connection.
Mother
Yeah,
I?
first of all, when Drake
Mother.
said that connection, it wasn't a real connection.
Now
Rory
it's making
I.
plenty fucking
Rory
sense to
I.
me.
He didn't listen to the music and realize that he made a
Oh
Yo,
fucking
when
shit.
do we
mistake.
do that in beef? What if Drake?
Nah, Rory, you the one got that wrong, not
Oh
him.
What?
shit. Fuck me.
What if Drake didn't care and said, "Nigga, you"?
The mother
He
I
said,
thing. I
"Fuck
think you got
Oh,
me."
that wrong.
explain to me how I got that wrong. No? Okay.
Yeah, explain.
Explain to me how I got it wrong.
That one record you dissected.
No explanation, eh?
Okay, cool.
Ah,
But
fuck me. I just made
When
the
Put a
whole.
Kendrick
name
said
on
your
that
best work
bullet.
is a light pack, like y'all let him get that lie off. Like, come on, we have to check lies on both sides.
That whole verse was crazy.
1090 Jake would have tore the walls down.
Nobody ever cared if Drake snitched. Like that's where he
He didn't though.
failed of trying to. I don't care if he did. No one
He's
cares.
too
They,
famous, Rory. He would have
He's
been
a
arrested.
civilian. Exactly why no one even cared if he
they
snitched.
tried to slime him for
It
his
was an awful
AP.
angle. Like, bro, I didn't snitch. No one cares. You could have
Oh, so
snitched and
now
you would have been
okay.
fine.
That was
Shout
two
out to
lines though,
Gunna.
Rory. That wasn't the whole song. That was like two
Yeah.
lines.
He
Yeah.
alluded to that in
In other songs
push-ups
too. Yeah.
and in Family Matters.
He talked about getting robbed in other songs too.
Yeah.
Yeah, like no one cares, bro. Like
Who are you to decide who
you're
cares?
Drake.
That shit is
No one
hard.
cares if you snitched.
That's not
I
true,
would
man.
That's not
snitch.
true
I'm a
at all.
civilian. We'd all
That's
snitch.
not true. Somebody could have used that against him in a rap song.
Why didn't Kendrick talk about when Drake
You
went in
think
that girl's
anyone would
purse?
care if Drake snitched?
Yes, they would.
Oh,
Nah, I would have
brother.
cared.
Yeah, how toxic hip hop is and how quote unquote people don't like Drake. Yeah, they would have cared. They would have acted like they
Yeah,
cared at
that's a good
least.
point. They would have acted like they
They would
cared.
have had a paperwork party on everywhere.
No.
No.
Paperwork
No
party.
one would have
No.
given a
They
single
would have
fuck.
acted like they cared,
It would
dog. Let's
almost
be
be
real.
expected from a Drake.
No, they would have used that as, see, you're not part of the culture. They would have added that now.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Honestly, like there's a really small minority of folks that actually care about that in 2024. Like, Gunna came
Drake,
out and sweep.
We're not talking about 2004. That happened in
yo,
09,
No, we're
08.
talking
Drake
about
got
today.
lined up by a girl that he shouldn't have trusted. We've all been down that path, and somebody robbed him, and the cops came. He didn't snitch. He didn't do anything. Nobody cares. Like, he leaned into that for 2 diss records for no reason.
Content.
It was the stupidest angle that I'd ever seen anyone in a hip hop diss
Yeah,
sheet. Like,
TDE,
what the
Rory in
fuck are you
full
talking
effect,
about?
man.
Who
Why
Theo.
brought
would
it
you
up
take that
first?
angle? No one cares if you got robbed and
It's not true.
you
Kendrick
went.
cares. Kendrick brought it up.
Yeah, that
I
was a
know shit
rebuttal.
about that
That's
make
a,
What?
Gunna wanna look like a saint. Why bring that up?
Oh, you think it was about that? Okay, never mind.
No, didn't he mention it in 2016?
Never mind. Y'all got it.
I be at
You think
new
you think that's what Kendrick was talking about?
in Euphoria when he's talking about eating at the place
Yeah,
where
I
the
know
person
some
got
shit
robbed.
that Gunna wanted would look like a saint.
No,
That's
not
not
that
what he was
line.
talking about.
The other line,
Do the knowledge.
He might have been talking about, oh, I'm
the
telling
Crodies.
that you a pedophile.
I was talking about the Crody lines. That was kind of when
a lot of
Nigga,
pandering
forget
going
about the
on.
Crody lines. Come on.
we said I be at New Ho King getting a whatever. That's where
Yo,
he got robbed.
the way the
Kendrick Lamar
world
with
thinks
all of my
Maul
ice.
is this Drake defender, I've never met a group of people that like are really defending Drake like this. This is crazy.
Yo,
Yo,
he's
stop.
smashing them boys.
Drake is amazing, but why do you guys hate Kendrick so much?
I don't listen to him.
I don't
This is
Rory,
hate.
I
fucking.
have to
I
I
like.
have to deal with this
I fuck
every
with
single
Kendrick.
This
day.
is
I
Yo,
fucking
At
Rory, I have a
some point,
question.
I
insane.
just thought it was a
Wait,
lot of
I got a
virtue
question,
signaling.
at
Rory.
some
When the
point,
All his songs were virtue
every
wait,
day I
signaling.
have to deal with this. Anytime
And
I'm on a
Grifting.
space, we get
Ro-
on this conversation, and this is what I hear.
Rory, when you saw the TDE when they during a
Gargle,
battle, like
gargle.
the TDE during a battle, they didn't say a single positive word about Drake. Like they kept on. They just said everything is terrible. Like they was the most biased. And did you call that
They
out?
meant to big him up.
You called that out when DJ Head and all the TDE was like literally just pro Kendrick, anti Drake. They zero objectivity. Like, did you call that out?
Do you guys think anyone in here has said any objective thoughts?
Yes.
Yeah, me,
Especially Furious.
Me.
me.
Yeah.
I said a lot of objective things. I named the songs that of Kendrick that
I
I
Yo,
think,
like.
you know what's funny? I think you said the most unobjective thing when you said that record is not preachy because it was super preachy and you don't want to own up to it. So you evolved and deflected to other points.
No,
Preachy and hypocritical.
It
I
was
actually made a
virtue
very,
signaling.
very good point in saying that hip hop is preachy by your definition. If we go through everyone's
No, it's
catalog,
not.
every rapper has told us how to live since fucking 1990.
Is Watch the Party Die
No fun.
preachy?
What's like the
No,
negative association with preaching? Like, what's everybody's deal against that?
these
It,
niggas not living right.
it's the
Them
messenger. It's the
exactly, bro.
messenger. It's
Like
the
no
messenger.
June
KRS
death.
One built the whole career being a preacher.
Yeah, I don't know if you could rap with
Isn't
Future
Jay
and
Z preachy? Doesn't Jay Z tell us
Wake
Jay
up.
always
Z
tell us what
told
to do?
you. Jay Z
exactly.
told us Jews are cool to cop, but more important, lawyer fees.
Beta, I brought up Drake
Wow,
bars that are
thanks for
preachy,
that.
and they don't even want to hear.
Wow, I didn't
What
know
you say,
Jay Z
Rory?
said that.
I have brought up
I know
to
Jay
this
Z
Drake
say, "I got a
community
young girl. I got a young
of
girl.
Drake saying, "Yo,
She's not even
y'all
19."
y'all party too much. I just sit and record." I was bringing up Drake bars.
Nah,
By
yo,
their
this.
definition, that would be preachy. Like, what
I
the
might have
fuck?
I have dual bugged out. That's
That
cool.
wasn't
But
It
preaching
why do
was.
though.
I
y'all just
agree.
laugh
I'm
and
not
like?
saying it's preachy. You
You
guys think anyone
Kendrick was
telling
definitely
someone about
preaching.
themselves is
This is
preachy?
such an annoying room to
Hove
have a
got a young
debate
girl.
in.
Kendrick walks
Hove
around in
got
a
a young
crown
girl.
of thorns. That nigga's a preacher.
Nah, I don't think Kendrick's like sanctimonious like that though.
Why don't you put Drake as number one as the title instead of K Dot as trash? Like that's the part that
Because
y'all Drake fans are so weird.
Cause nah, that's
They're
wild.
fans of Drake.
Kendrick not trash. We not.
no, but when I'm not trying to preach.
I just think he a virtue
And
signaler
y'all
and
can't
kind of
compare
phony.
Drake fans talking about Kendrick. Like Kendrick fans were making dog theories and harassing fucking handicapped men like during a battle. Like,
Oh
come on,
shit, that's
it's
true.
not even the
Oh
same.
man,
Like
see, I don't
y'all
even
was
know what
They
y'all
was
harassing
talking
a
wilding.
about.
handicapped reporter.
Hey, them K box
I
was
give up,
wilding.
Rory, B Dot. You guys can have
They
this.
was harassing a
They're eating
handicapped
our
reporter.
pets.
I
Pray
can't.
for little
Eating our
buddy.
pets.
They're eating the cats. They're eating.
Nah, don't
That's
flip the Trump. You
crazy.
wild as hell, Rory.
Y'all was harassing that poor man in a wheelchair for months.
The Canadians are eating the pets.
Pray for little buddy.
Oh my God, the Elliot Wilson laugh in here is just disgusting. I can't deal.
Shut up.
You didn't say that to Elliot when he was on stage. You said it to us.
Because it's Elliot's laugh.
Yeah, but you didn't say it to Elliot. You said it to us.
No,
Yeah, I
y'all
don't
doing
know.
the Elliot laugh in here
Elliot
is
was laughing
fucking
like that. It
cringe.
was oh.
Oh, sorry, that's just my laugh.
No,
You
I'm
know
just
Rocky can't stand to hear men enjoying themselves.
Cause
But
y'all
y'all
are
remember that Hove and
corny.
Pharrell song? Like, Hove got a young girl. Hove got a young. Y'all remember that bop? She not
Yo,
even.
No,
Hey, the
no,
pole
I don't.
bitch.
I
Hey,
don't
you
know that
better chill
lyric.
out. The pole bitches
She
be
not even
here.
21. She not. Y'all don't remember that Pharrell and Jay Z song? It's a good
What
song though.
album was that?
It was when he was 37 too. Funny enough.
yo, shut up, Abdul. Shut the fuck up. I'm gonna arrest you. Get the Rico ready. We're going to homie court.
Diddy just got arrested. You better stop playing.
I'm on Lipstick Alley reading about this Diddy shit. Somebody else gonna post about this.
Lipstick be
Oh,
having the tea.
because that's where you get
That's how I
facts
Yo,
found
from.
out.
Nobody else want to post the truth.
That's
Nobody
how I
want to
found
talk
out
about
about
this.
they had the podcast breakup before everybody. Shout out to Lipstick Alley.
Episode 437.
Now Lipstick is the truth. But
It's definitely not. I've read some crazy shit about my life on there. I'm like, yo,
what's
where
the
these bitches
craziest
get
shit
this
you
from?
read? What's the craziest shit you read? Wake it up.
That wasn't true.
Yeah.
See, Danny didn't want to talk about music, just gossip. You're not a
What's the
music person.
what's the craziest shit? I
You're
don't
not a
think
music person.
that's not an insult,
All
man.
of a sudden, you want to talk.
But what's the craziest shit you read on Lipstick Alley that wasn't true?
Uh,
Oh
Probably like
shit.
old relationship shit.
Oh, okay, got it.
See, now you quiet.
Mother
Mother.
But we don't know if that's true, so we just gonna be quiet about it. We're gonna
I was
respect
here to
you
talk about
saying it's
music,
not true.
but y'all want to do gossip. Like
You
I
did not
said
say that in the beginning.
before, that you guys are not music people. You
You
guys are
did.
gossip
Why
people.
is that an insult? I don't.
What
No, I'm a
does that
I didn't
music.
make it
mean?
as an insult. Whoa. I started that.
I'm a
Just
music
saying,
person. No, I watch
Oh,
behind the
it's the
music.
same take with Drake fans are not real hip hop
Danny,
fans. Like,
you have been recording this. Rewind it once you
I have not
bounce
been
this session.
recording. It's a natural feature. Two Clean
You
Johns will
can go
post it.
back. I was not insulting y'all, but it did strike me that, oh, okay, the content game is about gossip fully now. It's not
yes,
about
thank
music.
you. Thank you.
It's been like that for
Yeah,
a
and
I
while
Rory,
know, I
now.
know, but I was saying we
you've made
started
way
this
too much
podcast shit
money.
based
You've
off
made
music.
way too much money to act oblivious to that.
You've made millions
Yeah, because if
gossiping,
it was
Rory. Don't
about
do that.
music,
Rory made
Okay,
millions. Maul made
guys,
millions.
guys.
Ice
It's
would too.
recorded. We can go back. I started the conversation right when B Dot got here too. That
you always
we started this with
Rory's
music,
preachy.
and yes, we got into gossip. I am fully aware that I have profited off gossip, 1,000%. I'm a gossip tomorrow when I wake up. We're a bunch of males that are just gossiping. But this
So when
started on
I
music
said
at
this
one point. I'm
yesterday, they
saying you
dragged me
guys
for a fucking
now
hour.
You did not say
have
that. You said
lost
some
the
dumb shit.
music part of this. You
Yo,
guys just like
Freddie, shut the
gossip. There's
fuck
no more
up.
music left in
You
this
said
shit.
some other dumb shit. You did not say that.
I said
Rory,
Go
you was a
back.
dumbass, gossiping ass, Mike
Nah, you said you
slobbing.
was talking
I
about.
said y'all, men who just gossip all
I
day
don't
on
want to.
mic
But you
are
be
not my
here. You be
preference.
on stage.
But I'm on
Be
stage.
with
I'm a
us.
fucking female.
You be with
Thank
us.
God.
You don't have to be here. You can.
Females are meant
That's
to
not an excuse.
gossip. I said I personally, and you got all your asshole
men
started
do
itching when I
too.
said that.
No, I did not. But see, then if I wake it up, you're gonna be
Oh
hitting me.
wow.
If I wake it up, I
Yo, let
can't.
me stop because you perform for the boys when they're here.
Yo,
I never performed.
Danny, top 5 rappers.
Eminem, Bubba,
This
Tyga.
motherfucker
Eminem.
started with Eminem. We
wait,
can close the
wait, Bubba Sparks, Everlast,
See, you can't even take this content serious.
Jesus
Oh, he
Christ. You
trolling.
can't.
Ew.
Everlast,
Machine Gun Kelly.
Machine Gun Kelly, um,
Veloz.
M- M-
Lil AK.
MC Search, and then yeah, that's my five. And
Mil-
also John Brown from the White Rapper Show. Yeah.
Damn, not
I
Veloz.
mean, he is a legend. Holla
Andy,
holla back.
And
Andy
I think it
Milonakis can't get a shout out.
who?
Andy Milonakis.
Andy Miller Schmackis. And
All right, let's try to get Danny to be serious for one time.
okay.
Top 5 Drake records.
Oh, Connect, Feel No Ways, Fear. Mm. Let me see what
Fear's a
else.
good one. Fear's a
Songs
really
of
good one.
songs about my brother is dope and diplomatic immunity.
Mm.
Danny know the
Yeah.
slaps. I love when he
You
says
asked
Adding
Rocky
slaps.
to
songs about
That's
my
a
brother
classic.
in that five is interesting
Yeah,
too.
you asked
that's
Rocky to
crazy.
do that. She can't do that for Kendrick.
It's kind of a coincidence
That's
that Drake
crazy.
and Kendrick both have songs called Fear, and they're both good records.
Incredible one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't think I would do that, Rory. Now
No, I knew you would. I was trying to get you back
Of
on pace because
course
you
you
said
would.
Bubba Sparks and MGK.
that was a
I was
troll.
trying to get you out of trolling mode.
No, you can't do that.
You thought it'd be different?
You thought me that.
Sometimes
That was my magnum opus.
Remember that white dude who Eminem song? What was Dirt Wolf or whatever? Yellow
Yellow
Wolf.
Wolf. Ugh.
And then Royce dissed him on a record. Like, this is the guy you want to diss?
Rory, what are your
Lupe.
top 5 Drake records?
The
No order.
Ride, number one. Is There More? Days in the East. Feel No Ways. Jungle.
I like 2
Is
out
there
of that
more? Is
5.
kind of a weird one, but salute.
Yeah. I
That's
think
that's
The
probably my
Ride.
five off the top of my head.
I'm going Lord Knows, Tuscan
Jungle might
Leather.
be one of the greatest R&B songs ever.
Facts.
Tuscan Letter's good.
Lord,
Drake don't get enough credit for his
Western
R&B,
Road
dog.
Flows, man. Come
That
on,
shit
guys.
crazy. Jungle, I think, is
eh,
his best R&B version of Drake.
That's actually a good question. What's your top 5 R&B songs from Drake? Because
I
that's
Jaded.
think Jungle's number
Liability,
1.
Jaded,
you broke my heart.
fucking
You broke
fans,
my heart.
you don't have to sing slick.
Bahamas Promises.
That song I have to sing. Like that song is a must.
I think I did this on Twitter one day. Let
Just
me
take
let
Hold on.
me
mad
search real quick.
cigarettes.
I think I can find my list from years ago of my
I
greatest
think
R&B Drake records.
I would go The Ride, Jungle,
Jungle, Jaded,
6 p.m. in New York is
Jaded
fire.
is crazy.
Marvin's Room.
Erase
I
My
ain't,
Mind.
Marvin's Room top
Ooh,
5.
Erase My Mind. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Erase My Mind is up there for me.
Marvin Room's like a Dirty Mac classic at this point.
Jaded was about a 17-year-old, right?
Look at
Nah.
Kitchen.
Um,
Look at Kitchen.
Hey, kick this man off the stage.
Hey,
wait,
Rory, you know what I
Hove
think
got a
Danny,
Drake
young
Danny,
girl.
if I send you this screenshot, you could put it on the whatever the photo is.
Yeah, I would have
I
to
know
tweet.
I know I sound old.
I want a
Yeah, sure.
petition. I
Send me
want
that.
to I want a
This
petition
was
for
from
Drake.
2018. My list.
Okay. I want a petition for Drake to cover that PM Dawn Die For You record. I think he'll kill that in
If
2020.
I would, bu-
You think it'd be better than when Childish Gambino did it?
I think so. I didn't even know he did that record.
He did
Oh,
one of them.
oh shit, you a music fan, Evan? Shout out to you.
No, I just like the narratives and the content.
What that mean?
So what are your top 5 Kendrick records, Rory? In no order.
And Not Like Us. Don't use that.
You think I would have Not Like Us in my top five?
Put a gun to my head and ask me for that, I'm dying. Go ahead,
You
Roy.
don't have 5 Kendrick records, Danny?
Everyone got 5 Kendrick
Yeah,
records.
come
Come on.
on.
Euphoria, Not Like Us, 616. Um,
Kendrick got some great records.
That's really tough.
First ones that come to him in your mind.
Sing About Me, I think
Mm-hmm.
number one, and I don't even think that's close. Cartoons and Cereal would probably be after that. Heart Part 2,
Mm.
then probably Heart Part 3,
Mm.
High Power,
Alien Girl.
and
Pussy and Patrol make me feel alright.
Pussy and Patron was fire.
She
Then,
Needs Me, but the version with Dom and Murs.
damn, you really went obscure on us.
I'm a music nerd.
Yeah. I like the joint Vanity Slave, him and Gucci Man. Remember that?
I do.
That was
That wouldn't
fire.
make my list, but that shit was fire.
Yeah.
Nah, Rory, your Drake list is lit too. You got it. You got it top. Cameras. I forget about cameras. Oh my goodness.
Does Cameras count as
There-
an R&B record?
Well, this was I'd sent Danny this on text now. This was my Drake R&B list in 2018. Is
Cameras
what he
doesn't count
put.
as an R&B record though. I don't think
Why not though? That's
he's
to me.
not
To
a
me, that's
singer.
Drake's genius that he was able to shift where R&B was going.
But Cameras
Because
is
I think
more
if
of
you look now, Cameras is all over where R&B is now.
nah. I think that's still a rap song. Good Ones, of course, is more the R&B. But Cameras is like rap to me. But it's a good record
Sonically,
nonetheless.
Yeah,
Yeah.
word round
sonically,
town, the click about to blow. It's kind of both. You like singing like
yeah, sonically that changed how
That's a great
R&B really
record.
is.
Shit, this right here is a classic album. Now I'm looking at it.
yeah, facts.
Jaded
And
Simulator.
beat that. They
Yeah.
don't understand that we can all love Drake, but also love Kendrick.
They can coexist. That is a fact.
Like Drake is an icon.
I
He's a
actually
legend.
disagree.
He's
After the
one
beef,
of the goats that's ever going to exist.
Nah,
But we
wake
can
it up,
also
Abdul.
think
Wake
the same of Kendrick.
let
wait,
Abdul wake
Rory.
it up.
After the beef, I feel like the way Kendrick was trying to make a stance, like you kind of have to pick a side. Like the
No, you
allegations
don't.
thrown.
Who
I
told you
think
that?
I think
I
so.
agree.
That's just my assessment of it. Like the way that's what Kendrick was leaning on too, for people to leave the fandom of Drake. Like I couldn't rock with that, so I'm anti Kendrick, yo.
And I wasn't a Kendrick fan anyway, so it was easy to not.
Pushing allegations for the sake of winning a battle, like that's just not P to me. It will never be. Using low hanging
That's
fruit, and
not P to me. Yo, hang it up.
but like using those allegations to try to win a battle, now fuck out of here, Kendrick. We not rocking with that.
Have you ever paid attention to a rap battle that ended in violence?
I can't say I have, no.
Thank God Drake is
Okay, good
not
liar. Good
around.
liar right there.
I mean, I'm pretty young, Rory. Maybe Pusha T, Drake that ended beef and in real life smoke.
He's 25, Rory.
I think this
And I'm
era
only
ends in violence more than the
I'm
shit I grew up on.
I'm reciprocating the same energy that K-Dot fandom
It's
has
just
in
weird that all of a sudden
West
we're
Coast
being
has.
moral in rap battles.
Yeah, rap is a lie. Jeezy told us that a long time ago.
Like
If
now,
Nas
now we
called
now
Hove,
we all have morals.
if Nas called Hove a pedal, would y'all fuck with him? Because he
Nas said
could
a
have.
lot of things, man.
He ain't
Yeah,
call him
but
a pedo though.
in this climate, whereas like back then
I
you could
don't
call.
think Jay was on a boat with a 14-year-old.
Oh, Rocky, we
Yeah,
not.
it was
Yeah.
a 15-year-old apparently, from what I'm hearing.
I don't think Jay was text
Oh,
messaging a
Rocky, you don't want to
15-year-old
go down this
either.
path.
Hove got a
It might have
young
been about.
girl. Hove got a young girl.
All right, all right, all right, all
She
right, all
not
right,
even
all right, all right.
21. Y'all remember that line? Y'all remember those bars?
I'm saying in this climate,
We're
it's
talking about Drake and Kendrick, guys.
Talking about Hove
Okay,
too.
but if we're even going with Nas and Jay-Z, if I had a moral high ground when it comes to rap battles, I would think leaving condoms on your baby seat would be over the line.
that's not that bad.
It's not
What?
that bad. What? Fucking a girl? Fucking one of your
Like, dog, I would have lost my fucking mind if that happened. But rap battles are rap battles.
Nah, but
Like,
that's not like you can't.
there's no Styles
Like
P put it perfectly. You can't come in the mud and try to dictate the
Jay
rules.
Z won't
Like,
be canceled for those bars today.
Yeah, that's another line. That would be
you
another.
think Drake has been canceled?
I mean, you got people calling him a pedo and shit. Yes, I mean they was trying to cancel him.
Come on
Yo,
now,
y'all
Danny.
acting
When
like
would they
Drake
try?
The
is
only
gonna be
time a pedo has been canceled is Jeffrey Epstein. Like, what are you talking about? You're
and
not going
that
to get
Robert
canceled.
Kelly guy.
And Diddy.
Yeah, we kind of have a good. It's a good streak going
And
on right
homie from Subway, Jared.
now. Jared from Subway, facts.
Yeah,
But now y'all acting like Drake is gonna be performing at SOBs or some shit. Like
Yeah,
he's
no,
still
he's not Joe. But I think that at the end of the day, that was some crazy shit, man. And I wasn't a fan of Kendrick anyway, so not listening to him wasn't anything easy. Like it wasn't anything hard.
Facts.
So
I was going through my Kendrick songs. Most of my favorite Kendrick verses are feature verses outside of Field.
did you see that? Also, what's the third
have you
video?
guys
Look it up.
watched any URL battles? Like,
I saw Hollow versus Lux several times.
okay.
I saw Tay Rock. That seatbelt line is fire.
I
What
saw.
room am I in?
Yeah.
So y'all realize that Baca got a weird case. Why is he around? Is not the craziest bar ever.
We didn't talk about that. We talked about the pedo lines and
Yeah.
false
Certified lover.
accusations.
The next bar after certified lover boy, certified pedophile.
Damn.
You realize that's not that wild of a bar when it comes to the scope of rap beefs, right?
It's pretty wild.
Yeah, Roy, that is pretty wild,
It's as wild as I've
Okay.
ever seen.
and
I,
especially compared to that condoms and the
Probably
babies
haven't
shit.
seen too much.
That's nothing, man. Nas,
all right, so tell me the lyrics that are worse than that in a battle.
Nas called Jay-Z a dick riding faggot, dick sucking faggot. Like
That's
that's
2002 or
that
whatever.
shit still hurts. That hurts
Nah,
my feelings.
that's not as bad as Pedal. I'm sorry, Pedal. I think we can agree that this guy Vitali is fucking smacking dudes, making them eat hot chips, and it's all okay because they pedals. It's literally the worst thing you can be. What you said, B dot, is not that bad compared to Pedal.
What?
Yeah, yeah,
Shit. I think those are fighting words, sir.
they're fighting words, but they're not like everybody hates you words.
Nah, those are fighting words. Like obviously Drake isn't that, but to say someone is, I don't know where
I
you're
don't
from,
know.
but
I don't know how obvious.
around my way, that doesn't fly.
It's not obvious if you ask me.
But you're not gonna lose business dealings over somebody saying that you had DSLs.
Do you think Drake
Yeah,
has lost business deals?
Yo, y'all act like Drake is gonna be selling
y'all
oranges on a
talk.
highway, man.
Y'all talking about the block?
Drake gonna be
I
selling
know.
water in Atlanta after this shit, man. Come
Y'all talking
on.
about the
It's so
block or
weird
the
how
low
this entire
resource
space has
neighborhoods
changed because I thought Kendrick meant nothing. Now all of a
that we may
sudden he's
originate
changed it.
from?
Drake's life.
See. Thank you. Welcome, Rory.
Drake will be just fine.
Super fine.
No, but I mean, Abdul was speaking to why it's like he can't be a fan of both. That's all he was speaking to, and that's all.
I mean,
And y'all start talking about fighting words and shit, but it's not like that's the equivalency that's not really needed right now. Of course, those are fighting words, but pedo is still worse than that.
if I was in Drake's position, I totally understand why you would shut down any shows in Toronto. Like if you're in a video that's calling me a pedophile, yeah, fuck y'all. But it's not going to change the course of my life. Like
Hmm.
I'm not a pedophile. So what are we doing here?
You're
That's y'all
still not
man.
listening to
I'm
that
speaking
Kendrick
up for
shit.
your man, but y'all now all of a sudden are quiet.
No, we can't do that though, because like when shit go out into the streets, your family start hitting you up, friends start hitting you up. So it's more than just like
That's
public
not your
scrutiny. You
family.
still getting like calls from your fam about is this shit true? Is this just like you don't want to
You
hear that
do
as
know
a
he's
man.
Drake, right? You think his mom was like, "Yo, I heard
You
Kendrick
don't know that though,
Lamar
like, but
said
I think that
you
does
were a
happen. Like
pedophile."
people
Like,
He
you
people
he
really
just
think that
start
literally
to
happened?
Didn't he
people
say
start
that?
to
he literally
well
said that in a song, Blue Green Red. He talked about how he told his mom and his dad like they speaking on my family name,
And his
like,
mom was probably like, "Well, yeah. Why did you bring that 15-year-old girl to Thanksgiving?"
and why did Kendrick beat up Whitney? Like that's also a thing
that's
we
crazy.
gotta find out too. Like
Danny, for the life of me, I can't understand why that still gets a hearty laugh from you
Oh,
5
because
years
because
Abdul is
that
later.
shit
so
Like
that
Ab-
the
shit's funny.
goofiness
The
is
thought of
out of
Whitney, the
control.
thought of Whitney having to take boxing lessons
this
to
is why
defend herself is funny. It's funny.
Abdul
But
is
that's y'all pulling that out of y'all ass.
It's
There's
not.
And made
Drake
actual
her
said
proof.
it.
There's
Drake said
actual
it, so
proof.
we riding with it. The same
and
way
made
Of
her
Kendrick
wear the
said it.
wife
course,
beater.
Drake said it.
Yeah, and
But
the
there's
way
actual proof of Drake communicating with teenage girls via text and having them on boats with him.
and we
There's
got video
actual
Where?
proof.
proof of that.
Y'all
Where?
don't know these people.
All the people don't know the people, Rory, and this
Bro,
is
that's yeah, we gotta start using that argument
like
now. We
we
don't
all
know
don't
Y'all
know. We
don't.
all
anybody.
talking about it.
No one in here knows Drake or Kendrick,
I
That's a
think you
like
just
fact.
on a
want.
personal level.
I think you're trying to be holier than thou, bro. Like I know you know Drake, but you don't need to stun
I
on us.
don't. I really
Wait, you
don't.
don't? You don't? Oh, wake that up. Did y'all fall out?
Now y'all was dancing to
No,
Push
we
Us
were never
before it
friends.
dropped,
I've never been friends with Kendrick. I don't know these people. I see them in passing. I don't know them.
But you've met Drake and like had conversations,
yeah, he
right?
was asking for you in
I've
that
had
Instagram
lengthy
live,
conversations with him, but
That
we're
does
not
not mean you
friends.
know them, right?
You know someone if you have. Wait.
No, I
If you
don't
have,
know him.
no,
No.
I don't know
you do.
Kendrick. I don't know any of these
If
people.
So
that's the
like, if
case,
I
that
have a,
means we know you and you know me and everyone
Yeah,
so
in
if I know
spaces.
like if I know
No.
Jerry from account, like if I speak to Jerry from accounting every so often, like on a monthly
yeah.
basis,
And then when Jerry shoots up your office, you're gonna be like,
Right.
"Yo, I didn't
I
know
know, but
Jerry."
I know Jerry. Like I knew Jerry. We had conversations. I knew Jerry.
All right, you should have stopped Jerry then.
I mean, he had a gun, but I still knew him. I don't know. I think you being A Mike Rory. I
But
get
wait,
it.
when we
How is this
say
a
you
micro?
guys
See,
know each
you
other and you
deflect
guys
more
say
than
it's the
anybody,
internet,
Danny.
but you spend months and months every
Oh
day
shit.
on spaces with each other.
A Mike Rocky.